Giant leathery wings, a sharp beak, and that incredible crest slicing through the prehistoric sky. You're probably picturing Pteranodon. It's one of the most famous flying creatures of the Mesozoic era, a star of movies and imagination. But hold on, before we dive in, let's get one crucial thing straight. Pteranodon was not a dinosaur. That's right. It belonged to a distinct group of flying reptiles called pterosaurs, which lived alongside the dinosaurs but followed a separate, evolutionary path. Welcome back, Skywatchers, to Dinosaur Anatomy. Today, we're soaring into the Late Cretaceous period, about 88 to 80 million years ago, to explore the anatomy, mysteries, and misconceptions surrounding the incredible Pteranodon, the Toothless Wing. Get ready to uncover the secrets of its flight, its bizarre crest, and its life ruling the skies over the ancient seas that once covered North America. First off, let's appreciate the scale of this creature. Pteranodon was huge. While its body was relatively small, its wingspan was immense, commonly reaching 18 to 20 feet, with some larger males possibly exceeding 23 feet. That's wider than many small aircraft. How did it achieve this? Its bones were hollow and incredibly lightweight, filled with air sacs connected to its respiratory system, much like modern birds. A fantastic example of convergent evolution. For flight. The wings themselves were not leathery bat wings like in old movies. They were formed by a membrane of skin and muscle, called a patagium, stretching from the body along the arm to the tip of a dramatically elongated fourth finger. Imagine your pinky finger stretching out longer than your entire arm. That gives you an idea. This structure created a powerful airfoil for soaring and gliding. Now let's talk about that beak. The name Pteranodon literally means toothless wing, and that's a key feature. Unlike many earlier pterosaurs, Pteranodon had a long, pointed beak with no teeth at all. This strongly suggests a specialized diet. Where do we find most Pteranodon fossils? In marine sediments, far from the ancient coastline, in places like the chalk deposits of Kansas, which were once part of the vast Western Interior Seaway. Combine the toothless beak with the location, and the evidence points overwhelmingly to Pteranodon being a piscivore, a fish eater. It likely soared over the water, spotting fish near the surface, then swooping down to snatch them with its pointed beak, swallowing them whole. No teeth needed. Okay, the moment you've been waiting for. The crest. This is Pteranodon's most striking feature, a large bony structure extending backward from the skull. But what was it for? This is one of the biggest debates in pterosaur paleontology. Several theories exist: rudder, steering, counterbalance. Could it have acted as an aerodynamic surface, helping stabilize the head or control flight direction? Possibly, though its shape varies greatly, and some studies suggest its aerodynamic effect might have been minimal. Maybe it helped counterbalance the long beak during flight or when snapping up fish. Species recognition. Different Pteranodon species, or even populations, might have had distinct crest shapes, helping them recognize their own kind. Thermoregulation. Like Stegosaurus plates, could the crest, potentially covered in skin with blood vessels, have helped regulate body temperature? It's a possibility, but likely not its primary function. Display: sexual dimorphism. This is currently the most widely accepted theory. We find Pteranodon fossils with two main forms, one larger with massive elaborate crests, and another smaller with much smaller, simpler crests. The large crested forms are presumed to be males, using their impressive headgear to attract mates or intimidate rivals, much like modern birds with bright plumage or antlers on deer. The smaller crested forms are thought to be females. This sexual dimorphism is strong evidence for the crest's role in social signaling and mate selection. So, how did this giant actually get airborne? Flapping those enormous wings from a standstill would take immense energy. The leading theory now is quadrupedal launch, or quad launch. Pteranodon likely stood on all fours, using its folded wings as front limbs, crouched, and then vaulted powerfully into the air, using both its strong legs and its wing arms, similar to how vampire bats launch. Once airborne, it was likely a master soarer, using thermal updrafts and wind currents over the ocean to travel vast distances with minimal effort, scanning the waves for its next meal. Let's clear the air on some Pteranodon facts and fiction. Fact: absolutely not a dinosaur. It's a pterosaur. Repeat after me. Pterosaur. Myth: leathery bat-like wings. Fact: skin membrane supported primarily by one long finger. Likely quite thin and efficient. Myth: it snatched people, large prey. Fact: it was a fish eater. Its beak and overall structure were not built for tackling large land animals or humans. Jurassic Park took some liberties here. Fact: strong evidence for sexual dimorphism, with males having much larger crests than females. Fact: its name means toothless wing, accurately describing its beak. Myth: often depicted with teeth. Fact: completely toothless. Pteranodon was first. Discovered and named by the famous paleontologist Othniel C. Marsh in 1876, based on fossils from Kansas. Its discovery was pivotal, providing some of the best early evidence of giant flying reptiles in North America and dramatically shaping our understanding of pterosaurs. Its iconic silhouette has made it a pop culture staple, though often portrayed inaccurately as a screeching, menacing monster. The reality was likely a graceful, specialized soarer, perfectly adapted to its marine environment. Pteranodon was a true marvel of biological engineering, a lightweight skeleton supporting an enormous wingspan, a specialized beak for catching fish, and that magnificent, mysterious crest used for display. It ruled the skies of the Late Cretaceous, a testament to the incredible diversity of life during the age of reptiles, even among the non-dinosaurs. While we've learned so much, questions linger. What colors adorned those crests? How far did they actually travel over the open ocean? How exactly did they navigate? Pteranodon continues to fascinate, reminding us of a time when giant reptiles, not birds or bats, dominated the air. What do you think was the main purpose of the Pteranodon crest? Let me know your aerodynamic or display theories below. If you enjoyed soaring with this incredible pterosaur, remember, not a dinosaur, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Dinosaur Anatomy for more prehistoric profiles, and activate that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and keep looking up.